Hello, my name is Silvian. I'm the Technical Sales Director at Polygon ID, and today I'm pleased to introduce you our collaboration with the Gatekeeper team.
Hey guys, Robert Neer here, one of the founders at Gatekeeper. We really hope you enjoy this video about our integration with Polygon ID. And also, do not be alarmed. I got a haircut, and the background are going to change in the next shot of this video. But anyway, diving into why we're working on Gatekeeper, we realized that in today's digital world, applying access controls to content may require a complex combination of verification points. And let's say you want to restrict access to a DAO event or only allow a certain few people with those rare Pepes to get their hands on your new NFT collection, let's say. And only those people. Currently, implementing any kind of access control to gate content like this is a code-heavy task. So we saw this gap and have dove into a no-code solution here at Gatekeeper for Web3 communities and businesses, as well as Web2. So Gatekeeper is an access control and verifiable credential issuance and verification platform. At Gatekeeper, we're working on aggregating Web3 and Web2 credentials so that businesses can have an all-in-one access control and credential issuance tool. So we decided to integrate with Polygon ID for two main reasons. One, Gatekeeper wanted to offer our users a seamless experience for creating any custom verifiable credential like a university degree. Two, we also wanted to integrate and enable custom credentials to be used as access control points within Gatekeeper. So we chose Polygon ID and their team because they continually deliver good Web3 building blocks and products for us to build on top of. So what did we actually integrate with Polygon ID? Well, Gatekeeper has set up an entire VC issuer node to allow others to easily issue VCs through our simple dashboard using Polygon ID with no code. We also allowed our users to utilize Polygon ID VCs as an access control to allow our gate access to certain content through our dashboard. It's all super simple and no code is really needed. So the integration experience itself was only really challenging when setting up a node. However, the Polygon ID docs are extremely clear and it'll only really take one technical team member. That's all that we required to complete that. So the technical support team at Polygon ID were involved every step of the way. Honestly, couldn't be more thankful for the helpful meetings, calls, and work sessions that we all had together. And special shout out to Suraj for being there for us, as well as his team. We want to have a very seamless onboarding experience for users. So there's a lower barrier of entry when Polygon ID is to be adopted. One of our main focuses is also to have an account abstraction as part of issuing/verifying VCs. Another privacy preserving feature that will be released is profile management, which will give users an option to maintain different profiles for different apps or use cases. Lastly, I also want to say another big shout out to Polygon ID and Suraj on the Polygon ID team and their entire team. They have very much been helping us along the way. We've had recurring meetings every week. They've been introducing us to different issuers, different verifiers in the space, and really getting us into the network around Polygon ID. They're also very much helping us with our go-to-market strategy and our business development strategy. So thank you guys very much again. And I'm excited to work with you guys further. We all are.
Hey there, welcome to Gatekeeper. Today we will show you how Gatekeeper is working with the Polygon ID ecosystem. This demo will cover three different features. First, reusable KYC credentials and compliance setup. Second, issuance of verifiable credentials, taking credit score as an example. Third, verification as a service and a VC library that we maintain. Let's dig in. We will walk you over each scenario.
Hey guys, it's Nick from Gatekeeper here. Today I'm going to give you a quick walk through some of the features that Gatekeeper has to offer and how to set customized access controls on your application, UI, or content. First and foremost, we'll jump straight in. We're going to log in here under the business account section. You're going to connect your wallet. You're going to sign a transaction that basically verifies your digital identity. Once that's connected, you'll be faced with your client dashboard. The client dashboard is essentially where we set up access controls. To keep things brief, for the sake of this demonstration, we're going to pretend that we're a decentralized exchange of which you can see we've forked some UI here, and we want to gatekeep access to this DEX through a compliant and regulation check. So let's just say, for example, in this case, we're going to use KYC. We're going to verify against any OFAC sanctioned wallets and also geo-blocking locations that are sanctioned by the US. So really quickly, let's spin this up. First off, you create a role. So a role is basically a list of customized access credentials that you're going to require your users to verify in order to gain access to the content that you'll be using Gatekeeper to restrict access to. So for the sake of this demonstration, we're going to call this compliant DEX. Here is where you add your checks. So we're going to add a KYC check. We're going to add a geolocation check, and we're also going to add a OFAC sanctions check. So any wallets that are on the OFAC sanctions list will automatically be barred from accessing your content. Under the geofencing, you can customize this further by selecting individual countries to block or allow, or you can select from our pre-templated list here that we've curated for you, where you can see US sanctioned countries are there by default. Once we've set the settings that we want, we're going to save this role, which will then take us back to our roles dashboard. Next, in order to actually activate this gatekeeping on your DEX, your application or your UI, we're simply going to select the check that we've got here, and you'll see that the code snippet on the right-hand side is now updated. We're going to copy this code and simply paste it on our UI. So when a user decides to try and actually access this UI, this is what they'll be faced with. So you're going to have a pop-up modal here, which basically says, let's start your journey. This is Gatekeeper doing its thing. It's already scanned the wallet and identified that there's no digital identity associated with this wallet. So next it will walk them through the process of getting set up, claiming the verifiable credentials that they need, and then allowing them access to the decentralized exchange that we're using to gatekeep.
Hey, now I'm going to try to log in as a user to this compliant DEX. First, I log in with my wallet. Then I fill out all my KYC information on this different tabs. Using Onfido, there is a document and a liveliness check done. This means I need to scan my license and as well as take a selfie for Onfido verification purposes. We're just using a sample license and a photo for demo purposes. Once the verification comes through from Onfido, I can go ahead and claim my credential at that point. Once I scan this QR code, I get the notification to save this credential on my digital identity wallet. Once this claim is added, now I can reuse this credential in different places without having to share any personal information.
Hey guys, it's Nick from Gatekeeper coming at you again with another demo video. We've already walked you guys through how to set up access controls using the aggregated verifiable credentials that Gatekeeper houses. Today, we're going to be looking at how to actually issue a custom credential. There might be a variety of reasons why one would want to issue a custom credential. This might be something that's highly customized towards your audience, your users, your clients. In this case today, we're going to be issuing a custom verifiable credential based around credit scoring. In this specific scenario, we'll be leveraging an API data feed from Spectral Finance, who aggregate all kinds of financial information and data about their users, both off-chain and on-chain, in order to give a holistic overview as to that person's or that individual's creditworthiness. Bearing in mind, these are verifiable credentials that leverage zero-knowledge proofs, so no user data will be vulnerable at any point in time. This is a means for a user to be able to prove that they are creditworthy over a certain score in order to gain access. So for example, this might be leveraged by things like lending protocols who want to offer under-collateralized lending, but they want to make sure that they're able to verify that the person that they're allowing access to this under-collateralized lending is creditworthy enough to do so. So let's take a walk through here. Here we're going to issue a new role, just like we did when creating an access control. We'll call this credit score 600. So now we're going to select credit score from the drop-down menu here, and we're going to customize this. So the platform we're going to be utilizing today is Spectral Finance. The attribute name, we're going to go for credit score rather than risk level. We're going to go credit score greater than 600. And we're going to save this credential. Now, once this role credential is saved within the client dashboard, all you need to do is go ahead to issue VC. You're going to select the DID method. Once the DID method is selected, all you need to do is click on this checkbox here. And just like setting the access control, you're going to copy this code over to your claim page. So in Spectral Finance's case, any user who generates a credit score of over 600 will now be able to claim a verifiable credential, leveraging Gatekeeper as the vessel to do so. So there you have it, folks. A nice, quick, simple, and easy way to issue verifiable credentials customized to your community, users, or clients' needs.
Now, as a user, I'll visit the Spectral Finance dashboard. It will recognize that my credit score is greater than 600. I can then click on Claim My VC, which will show me my credential claim page. This credential will be associated with my own personal data. In this case, it is my risk factor and my credit score. This data is private to me and will not be shared with anybody else and is not on chain. Hey there, this is the playground page of Gatekeeper. This page offers you the capability to come in and test any types of credential for verification on the Polygon ID network. If you look at the different types of controls that we have, you can pick and choose from like different options. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about the Polygon ID VC. If you have your own credential that you want to just set up for verification, you can go into the custom tab, put in the schema URL, you can put in the schema type, and then you can get the schema for that credential. I'm going to go and pick up a template that we already have from the KYCH credential from the Polygon ID demo. This credential will have different schema options. In this case, it has a birthday and a document type. I want to set up my verification for a birthday less than 2000 Jan 1st. I will go ahead and select this checkbox and I'll say show preview. Now, this will pop up the QR code that the user would need to scan in order to get the verification done. I have my phone connected over here, and then this phone should show you the Polygon ID app and what exactly it's looking for. Over here, if you look at the private proof, it's saying that my birthday is smaller than 2001 Jan, and Gatekeeper is requesting this information. So I'll go ahead and approve this, get my biometrics in, and it will generate the proof for the verification. Once the proof is authenticated and generated, you will see that the Gatekeeper page will automatically get the notification saying that, hey, a user has satisfied the other requirements and I passed this particular check on as part of the verification. So this shows you a super easy way to come in and test out your credentials all in one spot without having to write any code. You can set this up inside a business dashboard and be able to copy a code snippet and embed this onto your app. If you want to try out the different customizations that we offer, you can go onto the customization tab and set in like your own URL and test out with like your own color schemes. So in this case, we'll show you like a purple color, how a purple color would look like. And then I can go in and I can say URL. I'm going to use QuickSwap as an example. I can customize the color to match the color of QuickSwap to make sure that it's matching with like my overall theme. And then once I'm set with my preferences, I'll go ahead and set that and apply that over. And then you will see the same thing would happen with the Polygon ID verification. Once I am done with the verification, I'll be able to access the QuickSwap swipe. This type of access control can be applied to any different level. You can apply it to a button, you can apply it to a page, you can go as granular as you want or go at the highest level. That completes our demo for our Playground page. Thank you.